Welcome back. Let's quickly continue with our conversation with the Super Eagles media officer still online with us. Tony, let's just continue with what you were talking to us about the Super Eagles, their itinerary for today.
Yeah, so I told you earlier on, we have a game at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Against Plateau United. That game is to help us jack up our preparation from what we did yesterday. So no training this morning. We'll be having some tactical sessions, the coach, the players, and the back room. That will be in a few minutes from now. Essentially, the coach will lay out what the tactical plan will be for the game against Zambia at that meeting. And then we will see how we'll carry on into the game against Plateau United and build up, step up our preparation after then, before we'll leave Saturday morning.
All right, Tony, you are our hides in that place. And of course, a lot of fans need assurance as regards the readiness of the Super Eagles to win that game. We're not even talking of going to Ndola and picking a draw. Everybody wants a win because of the way we've always started the qualifying series. After the first game, we're always in trouble. So what can you tell us about how the team is gearing up to approach this game? Are they going there to lock up shop? Are they going out for a win, or probably trying to escape defeat?
Well, our objective is very simple. We are going to Ndola to fight, to qualify for the World Cup, and there's no better way to do that if we are serious about it than to go for a win. I think that's the bottom line for us. Go out there, give our 100%, and come back with 3 points in the bag. The coach told some journalists that came for our training sessions yesterday that the last thing he's expecting is an easy game. That it will be tough. The Zambians are young. They are crafty. They are playing at home. The crowd will be behind them. So everything will be in their favor. And we now have to go to their den and pick up all 3 points. It's not going to be easy. We have to be composed. We have to be disciplined. We have to show a lot of solidarity. We have to keep ourselves in shape all through the game and be as ruthless as we can in front of goal. And that, I think, are some of the things that we will be working on today, tomorrow, and Friday before we travel on Saturday. Well, as a combatant, as soldiers, we are going there not with the intention of losing. We are going there planning to win, giving everything that we have in us to win. And we just hope that everything will favor us. We will have the luck of the day to be able to achieve that objective.
I agree, Tony. You need some luck to achieve a crucial objective as this one. So, on a lighter note, some of those sneak peeks in camp that you can tell us, who is drinking pepper soup this time around and is affecting the system?
The guys are all enjoying themselves. I guess Alex is a lot more careful with pepper soup this time, and the coach has also, avoid a lot of spicy foods at this time so that doesn't upset you. But we don't have any problems. We are adjusting well. We are feeding well. We are enjoying ourselves, and we'll be good. Definitely, we'll be good.
Okay, we're here rooting for the team. Send our love to them. Thank you so much, Tony Bitwe, for speaking to us on the program. Thank you. Super Eagles media officer, Tony Bitwe. It's heartwarming when we hear all of this. That's what I want to keep hearing, and hopefully after the game, we keep hearing good things.
Yeah, I hope so. We need to start well. Experience has taught us that once we bungle the first game, we tend not to recover. We are slow starters. That must be said. Even at the height of our powers, we are slow starters. Some of us, even talking about the USA 94 team, we pride ourselves that if you score us first, you are in trouble. So it just shows that we tend to gradually get into the game. But that slow start, I pray that it's not going to be a problem in Ndola. That's what I'm looking at. I was talking about Wedson in Yandera, Yerenda, having issues with some of his players. Last time I checked, Tofila Susu is yet to be in camp. They have some good players. Kalaba, the captain, a good player. I don't know if Mayuka is in this current squad. Last time I checked, I don't know if Katongo, because it was in the last chance, so I don't know if he's still here. But if Collins Mbezuma is going to start up front, I'll be very happy. It looks more like a rugby player than a football player.
Well, you never know. His physicality might just do all the magic.
But I think all the signs are good. All the signs are good.
So Zambia is the same.
The players and the coaches have found a way to avoid the negativity. They've not reacted to it. And to me, I think that's a good sign. We've read a lot on the papers about traveling arrangements being bungled, even in the foreign media, about, players and coaches told to buy their own tickets and all that. But nobody's talking about all that. And I'm very happy.
Yeah.
Very happy.
And sincerely, I'm taking this away from administrators. Like, this is a very crucial assignment, and Tony used the word combatant. When you're going to war, you forget about your general that is giving you orders back there. It's about you facing the music.
Yeah.
So for these players, missing out of the AFCON is such a big shame.
Yeah.
It's just going to be terrible, unthinkable if Nigeria doesn't play at the 2018 FIFA World Cup. So I'm leaving this just for them. Just go out there, do what you can, win back the confidence of football fans in the country, do well for your career. Imagine Alex Iwobi missing out of the AFCON, Kelechi Iheanacho, and then they won't be in Russia. No.
We have a bright, young generation of players that should be there. I remember what former Ghana president Jerry Rawlings used to say to, I think, Azuma Nelson, the boxer, would tell him, go into the ring and die. Not say die, but what is it? Just give it your all.
That's right.
Losing is not an option. And for quite a number of times, I think it worked. And that's what I'll be saying to the guys. Just go all out there. Forget about how you've been treated, how the arrangement doesn't look like what you get in Europe.
If you have to buy your flight ticket, buy your ticket.
For the sake of Nigeria.
I mean, what is flight ticket money to Mikel Obi or Gallo?
Exactly.
And what is flight ticket money? Those are distractions. Not now.
Go there.
Yeah. You get the NFF, no kits. Oh, okay, bring out your boots.
And it will be the first time.
Yeah.
There was a time in 1991 that they had to cut their track suits. Later, Rashid Yekini was the first person to bring out the scissors.
That's right.
And say, let's just do this.
Yes.
And let's trade.
That's right.
And they did.
That's right.
And they pummeled their opponents on the day.
Pride and glory.
It shouldn't be a distraction. Let's just go there, do the job. If we leave Ndola with something. If we leave Ndola with nothing, there's a problem. But if we leave Ndola with something, then there will be something to smile about.
Exactly, and I trust Nigerians. They will show appreciation. So we're counting down. That game will be played on Sunday in Ndola, Zambia against Nigeria. 2018 FIFA World Cup qualifying game. Very crucial for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. We're monitoring. We'll also get ready for the finals of the Federation Cup. In the semi-finals, we know for the men, issues here and there. But the women, Rivers United, have already qualified. And we're expecting Bayelsa Queens and Delta Queens conclude their game. But Asisat Oshoala, big model for women's football in this country. And she has played in the Federation Cup, Rivers Angels, and won. She has been unveiled as the face of the Women's Federation Cup. That's really encouraging.
It's very, very encouraging. It's heartwarming. I mean, there's no better way to do it. Looking at the story of a young lady, played football. We saw her grow in the ranks. Played at the under-20, and from there, seeing her talk at the FIFA symposium and a whole lot of things. And that's a young girl. And she said it's been difficult for people in these parts to get to that level, but she's been able to get to this level. I think it's only fitting for us to quickly listen to Asisat Oshoala. As Austin told you, she has been unveiled as the face of the Women's Federation Cup.
We approach our clients and implored her to lend her image to boost that of female football generally in Nigeria, and specifically the Federation Cup, by being the face of the 2016 edition of the Elite Tournament. In doing this, we hope to achieve the following: promote the Nigerian Women Federations Cup tournament and thereby enhance its prestige, increase fan base and support, and achieve a mutually beneficial relationship to all. I mean, fans come to the stadium, they leave happily. The tournament itself is better thereby, and who knows, one or two interests, sponsorship interests might just crop up from there. Ultimately, achieve an increase in business opportunities around the tournament, culminating in long-term relationships with corporate organizations, especially those with proven passion for female football in the form of sponsorships. Our choice of Asisat Oshoala, Super Falcons says a national ladies forward, who herself is a product of this competition, as the face of 2016 Women's Federation Cup, is hinged on her firm belief that as the most outstanding female footballer in the continent of Africa today, she represents a role model for millions of our young girls, and I dare say boys, aspiring to make a name for themselves in football.
Now, why are we doing this? The NFF has always felt that one of its main properties is the Federation Cup. Unfortunately, the past few years, it has been undervalued for reasons beyond our control, which I don't want to go into here. But we can't keep on complaining. We need to do something about it, so that when we leave and they ask you, what did you do? You can point to what you did. And one of the things we are determined to do is to bring back the profile of the Federation Cup. We also want to seize the opportunity now that we have in Nigeria at least a female footballer at that high level doing what Asisat is doing, to take advantage of it. She grew up here. To take advantage of what she's doing, to mentor and to give hope to all those young ladies behind there and many more.
We don't recognize the women enough. We don't accord them enough respect, and we, at the same time, we don't assist them or support them. So I'm glad that this is happening. I'm glad also that we have a footballer in Asisat who has taken it upon herself to give back. Whether men or women, we don't see a lot of this happening. We don't see enough of this happening in our country. I can imagine, during the Female Federation Cup, I can imagine if she comes in and all that, we know there'll be a certain increase in the number of people who will come to watch. There'll be a lot more interest, and then also the girls playing. The fact that they're playing in front of Asisat, obviously they want to be like Asisat. They probably want to go to Europe and all that, so they will align with her. So everything the organizing committee of the NFF and Taye are doing, fits into how we can develop female football and get a lot more interest in female football in Nigeria.
Okay, so that's it. The organizers of the event, Hot Sports Media, and you listen to Taye Ige, the CEO of Hot Sports, and then NFF's Vice President Shia Kiwumi was there, and of course the Commissioner for Sports in Lagos State, Deji Tinubu. It's all about love for women's football.
Yeah, women go through a lot to play football. Whatever the men go through, women go through double. And we need to also leverage on the fact that we have a contender for Women Footballer of the Year. We have a woman playing at the highest level of, and we have to be proud of a story that began in the streets of Lagos and now right there in London.
I remember Asisat at FC Robo. I remember the first day I saw Asisat Oshoala, and then I remember when she went to Rivers United, and then she went to Liverpool.
It's a Cinderella story that you pray.
Wow!
A Cinderella story that you pray doesn't end.
So that's it. Asisat Oshoala is the face of the 2016 Women's Federation Cup. She's a role model to a lot of female footballers in this country. So let's go on a break now. When we come back, there's still more to talk about. I'll read your tweets, so don't go anywhere. Stay.